Millions of households are being promised they'll be better off under the government's carbon tax. The size of the tax is still being kept under wraps, but the government has guaranteed that most of the money it collects will be given back to low and middle income earners to soften the impact on household bills. From Canberra, here's Chief Political Correspondent Mark Simpkin.
Let the carve-up begin.
There we go.
Although the carbon price still isn't known, the tax could raise around $13 billion a year. Julia Gillard's promising families will get the biggest slice.
I can guarantee that more than 50% of the amount of revenue raised will go to assisting households. That means millions of Australian households will be better off with a carbon price.
It sounds similar to Kevin Rudd's scrapped CPRS. Under the Rudd plan, a family earning $120,000 with 3 children would face over $1,000 a year in extra costs, but receive more than that in compensation, leaving it $152 better off. The Prime Minister says low and middle income earners and pensioners will get the most compensation. It'll come through lower taxes and higher welfare payments.
We will announce all of those details, but clearly we can provide assistance to Australian households through our tax and transfer system.
The government's believed to be considering giving 55% of carbon tax revenue to households. The more they get, the less it's available for industry.
You can't be green if you're not in the black. You can compensate householders for a shift in prices. You can't compensate people for loss of jobs.
The government believes 50 companies will provide around 2/3 of the carbon tax take.
Of course, corporations will represent their commercial interest. There's no surprise in that. But the government has to act in the national interest.
The government's trying to neutralise the sort of scare campaign that killed Kevin Rudd's scheme. Not all households will be overcompensated, though, and it's not clear what, if anything, higher income earners will get.
The fact that Greg Combet is essentially saying, trust us, is a sign of the increasing political desperation.
There will be winners and losers. The government hopes to say who'll get what by the middle of the year. Mark Simpkin, ABC News, Canberra.